guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into their current feelings for you, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this absolutely adorable panda. Alright, and it says hello to you. Pile number two is this super cute turtle, alright, and it too says hello to you. All right, take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the panda, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alright, Pawan. What are their current feelings for you? What is Pawan's person's current feelings for Pawan, please? Pawan's person's current feelings for Pawan, please. I'll take that. I'll take those. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 8 of Coins. What's going on? One. Oof. Page of Wands, the Tower, 2 of Wands, Ace of Coins, 6 of Wands. Okay. Your person feels that they have put themselves in this mess. I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but both the energies coming to me are that your person feels they have been the ones to put both of you in this situation, in whatever both of you have been through or are going through at this point in time. It's possible that for some of you, maybe there was a breakdown of this connection previously, and your person is now starting to feel the loss of this connection and they are realizing that they were the ones who brought about this dynamic between the two of you. For others of you, maybe this could have been a conflict. Maybe both of you had a disagreement and your person is realizing that they're the ones who were at fault. All right. Heavy energies of your person taking responsibility of what they feel and their actions towards you and this connection. It definitely is coming from a place of big realization. So something could have happened in their life, given we have the Tower moment, because I think that overnight your person is just being hit with this realization, and right now they are struggling a bit to cope with that realization, because I think that the perception that they had about themselves is now shattered. All right, and now they're kind of coming to terms about this new perception of themselves, that they were the ones to actually put themselves in this mess. A lot of mental chaos going on with your person right now, Palwan. I think that just these realizations are hitting very hard, or it could be external situations or external influences that have made your person realize. So not only are they dealing with these realizations, they're also dealing with the external influences that might be causing these realizations in your person. So examples that are coming to my mind is maybe possibly your person could have entered another connection, and a breakdown of that connection could have realized or made them realize that they lost a beautiful connection with you, and maybe through that connection, given that connection could have been a contrast to your connection, your person might have realized what were some of the actions that they took that were against your connection. I have to say there's definitely a lot of pain going on with your person. Like, I can feel it as well. It's difficult, Palwan. It's difficult for your person to come to terms that it is them, like, it's on them and they should have done something different, or they should have shown up better, or they should have taken another route, they should have said something different. And I think right now your person is trying to come to terms with that. It's definitely feels like your person's just drowning in their thoughts about this, even though I kind of specifically asked about their current feelings, but there's a lot of mental energy that's coming through as well. For some of you, I am getting that maybe some time has passed after the ending of this connection, or since the conflict began slash ended. All right. And you probably gave up on this connection, or you probably thought that your person would never have this realization. For others of you, I am seeing that maybe you are no longer in contact with this person at all. Like, you have no idea. And you probably let it go thinking that they would never, understand, or they would never realize what they had put you through, or kind of they would never realize that their actions were wrong or were unhealthy, were not aligned. For some of you, I am also getting that this could have been, like, yes, of course, I usually channel romantic relationships, but for others of you, I am getting maybe that this could be a platonic connection. This could also have been a familial connection as well. Maybe you cut things off and you just expected them never to even realize what they put you through. But the theme of your reading, Palwan, is karma. All right. There's definitely karma coming through for your person. Like, I think whatever they put you through, it's possible that they went through 8 to 10 times more than it. I don't know why that number specifically is coming through, but it looks like your person, through what they went through, they realized what they put you through. And right now, they are not sure if they want to come forward, which is why I sense a little bit of a gap between the two of you. So maybe it's been years or even months since both of you had any contact or even spoke to each other. Or maybe the last time you had a conversation, it was clear that nothing's going to go anywhere. But right now, your person's thinking about whether to kind of talk to you or to tell you all of these realizations, but they're in two minds. They haven't made up their mind just yet. All right. From one point of view, it's kind of like they understand why you took the steps that you did, and they understand what they did wrong, and they want to come forward to kind of give their cup of love. Like, even if you don't want to accept it, I think that this person wants to come forward with either an apology or just tell you, like, I understand why you were so hurt by my actions. It's that kind. So even if you don't want them back in your life, or you've gone your separate ways, it looks like this person at least wants to tell you what's on their mind, and more so just offer you an apology, or at least let you know that they understand what you are going through. All right. So they're in two minds. They're not sure whether they want to do this, or they should just keep it under lock and key in their heart, because of the current dynamic between the two of you. So for some of you, your person's leaning more towards telling you how they feel and about this situation, about this realization that they're having. For others of you, your person could be leaning more towards never telling you, but just keeping these realizations in mind. It really depends on your dynamic. So trust your intuition, because I am getting like an equal split of it. So I can't really tell you which way your person is leaning. I think you would have a better understanding depending on your connection, depending on where you are at. All right. Now, with respect to the Ace of Coins coming out with the Eight of Coins, they definitely want something to start between the two of you, like a reconciliation of sorts. There's definitely hope for that, but at the same time, they're not sure if you would be open to it. Like I said, one part of them really wants to come forward and talk to you about what they did and offer you an apology, just tell you that they know what happened and they know how they are responsible for what happened. But on the other hand, they're scared. They're scared that, what if I make the same mistake again and I hurt the other person again? Or it's kind of like, all right, well, I am going through all of this pain right now, and I am wishing for a new beginning of sorts with this person, that's you, pal one. But what if they're not ready? Then would I be hurting myself all over again? So it's kind of those kinds of thoughts that are going a little bit of feelings of confusion going through with their heart. Definitely a battle between their heart and their mind at this point in time. With the Page of Wands coming out with the Six of Wands, they want to come forward. Pal one, there's definitely very, very strong action-oriented energy, all right? But at the same time, it's kind of like right now they're feeling very, very defeated about their own life, about whatever it is that they're going through, because it looks like whatever they're going through, it might have some correlation to what happened between you and them in your connection. And when I mean that, I'll just give you an example, all right? So for example, when both of you were together, they were engaging in a third party situation. Maybe they chose someone else, all right? And you were hurt by them. Maybe they did not show up in a very healthy way. Maybe they were sneaking around. And when you did find out, you were hurt, you were broken, and then you walked away. And it looks like maybe now your person might have emotionally invested into someone, and they might have done the same action towards your person, and they might have understood that, oh, okay, well, this is exactly what I did to someone else years ago or months ago, and I am going through the same thing right now, and it hurts so much. And so I can only imagine how much pain I have put the other person through. Another example that's coming through is maybe a colleague who didn't treat you very well at your workplace, and maybe they're in another workplace now and they're being treated exactly the same way that they treated you, or even worse, for all that matter, because I am seeing that karma is hitting them pretty hard right now. So, and then now they're realizing with every single interaction that they're having with the other person, they're realizing how they treated you, how they spoke to you, how they behaved in the situation, and they're realizing that they did not treat you well. So there's definitely those big, big realizations coming through, but at the same time, they're not sure if they are ready to kind of come forward. They don't know what energy you're going to be in, because it looks like this person could have significantly hurt you. I also think for some of you, it might not even be the person that you were thinking about when we started this reading, all right? But heavy karma vibes coming through. If you caught that energy, like just an intuitive hit that they're going through what they put you through, this is an absolute confirmation for you. Right now, very, very defeated energy is very, very low energy with your person. I think that they are sorting out issues in their own life first, like whatever karma has been hitting them. But it is through sorting that out that they are realizing what they put you through, and they're realizing the error of their ways. And part of them wants to come forward, definitely. I feel that energy, but I think it's going to take a bit of time, and for some of you, it might not even happen. It might just be energetically they kind of send you the apology, or you'll just get an intuitive message from them saying, they're sorry. Or for others of you, I am getting that they might come forward, but again, that's going to take a bit of time, all right? That's going to take a bit of time because they need to first sort out what's going on in their life for them to feel good enough to come towards you, all right? Let us... let's look into one advice for you, all right? Let's look at one advice for you. One advice for pal one. If you've been holding on to resentment, it's time to let it go, all right? Sometimes forgiveness is goodbye, and that's okay. You don't have to let this person back into your life, and it looks like you might have set really good boundaries for yourself. It looks like you might be holding on to a little bit of anger, a little bit of resentment. Like, it's good to have feelings about what happened, absolutely, but beyond a certain point, those feelings actually become heavy. They get heavier over time if you don't work through them, if you don't take the time to resolve what you're feeling, all right? So take the time to reflect on what's gone down between you and the other person, all right? Even if it's happened years ago, sometimes the anger that you feel, the pain that you feel, it doesn't really go away, but after a period of time, it starts to drag you down. All right, so take a look, see how whatever you've been through might be affecting you today. Maybe in the current relationships that you have, maybe it might be hindering you in some way, in some shape or form. So take some time to resolve what you feel about the previous situation. Maybe you're getting it in a reading right now to remind you that it's time for you to work through those feelings, because I feel like it might be affecting how you are showing up today in your connections, and it might be blocking you from truly experiencing joy in the current relationships that you have, or even if this connection wants to come back, depending on what you want, you always have free will, all right? So I think this is a reminder that whatever it is that you're feeling, it's absolutely valid, all right? Pal 1, it is absolutely valid. I am not questioning that, but you've got to ask yourself at some point, is it weighing you down? Is it stopping you from truly experiencing happiness in your current moment? Is it blocking you, every time you think about it, every time you find yourself in a situation that triggers the memory of this? Is it affecting you? Is it blocking you from truly feeling happy? All right, if it is, then maybe it is time to work through that. It is time to understand why the situation is still affecting you, how to work through your feelings, how to maybe now, after time has passed, change the narrative of how you view what's happened. Acknowledge the pain, acknowledge the actions of the other person, but at the same time, you can choose to forgive, and forgiveness could look any way to you. You get to decide how you wish to forgive. And for some of you, yes, absolutely, forgiveness is closing the door for good. For others, if you've closed forgiveness could be, just accepting that what they did, maybe at that time they were, naive, or that was the best that they did given the knowledge or the resources that they had. However you choose to change that narrative to help you find peace, you get to do it, all right? So it seems to be a reminder for you to work a little bit on that part of your healing, all right? So, Pal 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the turtle finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. What are Pal 2's person's current feelings for Pal 2, please? I'll take that. I'll take that. I feel like going one more time, Pal 2. Okay, there it is. All right, let's see what we have here for today. Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Star, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. All right. I know we have the Tower here, but don't worry. It feels very, very aligned. It feels actually a very, very positive reading here for you, Pal 2. So first off, all right, just current feelings of your person is that they're thinking a lot about your connection. They're thinking a lot about you as well. And there's something about what you did or said that's made this person realize that they actually want to be with you. All right, it has been a very, very sudden realization, and for me, the Star is just looking at someone with so much of awe, so much of inspiration, just being so happy and content with that. There's something that you said or did recently that make them realize, okay, this is the person that I wish to spend the rest of my life with, or this is the person that, I'm going to be with forever. Or for others of you, if this is a more platonic or a familial connection, it's just, just that reinforcement of happiness that you are a part of their life, and just knowing, like, it's a realization of knowing that you are going to be around in their life for a very long time. All right, so it's definitely very, I guess I would say, very beautiful energies. Paltu, what I'm tapping into is just very, very beautiful energies. All right, your person understands that you have to work on this connection. They understand that not right now, both of you have to take some time to work on your relationship, to build this beautiful, beautiful connection between the two of you, and they're ready to put in the work. Your person envisions a very, very bright and happy future. It looks like both of you can have it all. And they're kind of thinking about, okay, well, how are we going to be in 5 years, like 10 years, and then 15, and then 20? And, okay, well, maybe after 30 years, how are we going to be? So a little bit of projections that your person is doing, a little bit of wishful thinking that is happening with your person. I don't see that to be unhealthy. I think that it is just a natural progress of them understanding that you are going to be in their life for a very, very long time. So for some of you, if this is a romantic connection, it could be, well, how are we going to work on this? When are we going to move in together? When are we going to have our lives, start merging together? For others of you, because I am getting that for some of you, this could be a platonic or familial connection. It could be, okay, when are we planning our next trip together? When are we, doing kind of making things a lot more official? And maybe if both of you are best friends, how are we, or maybe me and my partner and my friend, like my best friend and their partner, well, how are we gonna kind of mix our lives together? Will our partners be best friends? It's kind of those kinds of thoughts that are coming through, very, very happy thoughts, very cheery thoughts that are coming through, and a lot of future thinking that's going on, and that feels very, very exciting for your person right now. Of course, they understand. I mean, there is a lot of stability and groundedness in their thinking as well. All right, so it's not just completely all up in the air, no, but they are allowing themselves to get excited about prospects of the future. All right, so that's very, very beautiful. Something's happened, pal, to you, like something you said or did that just made this person realize that you are going to be in their life forever. All right, and that realization has made them so happy. And I don't know what you did, all right, or what you said, or it could just be you doing something yourself, like just being yourself, and that could have triggered this line of thought. They definitely want to communicate that with you. They definitely want to tell you what they're feeling, but they might feel that maybe it's not the right time. Maybe they kind of have to put the pause a bit. So it's kind of like, when we were kids, that's the energy that's coming through, all right? So it might not be the actual situation, but when we were kids, and we were kind of playing around with the idea of calling someone our best friend, we didn't want to call them too soon because we thought, okay, well, it might scare them off, or they might not feel the same way, but we really wanted to tell them that, okay, you're my best friend, but that's the energy that's coming through. And I think as we grew older, it became, when we were in a relationship, or when we were about to step into a relationship, those feelings of love. You want to tell someone you love them, but you're afraid that maybe they're not on the same page, or maybe they're not feeling the same way, but you want to wait, and you kind of want to strategize about how you want to tell them as well. So a lot of strategy going on about how they are going to communicate what this sudden realization is. For some of you, I am getting proposal energy, like this person has decided that they're going to marry you. For others of you, it's just knowing that you're going to be there for a very long time, and they want to communicate that with you. They kind of want to tell you that they feel this connection is going to last. All right, so beautiful energy is definitely coming through. Your person's strategizing a bit about how to tell you, how to go about it. So for some of you, it could be strategizing your proposal, kind of planning it out, starting the planning process of what they're going to do, how they're going to go about it, which way is going to make you happy, how to make it a surprise. For others of you, it could just be how can they do more to make you feel the way that they feel about this connection, the long-termness, I guess I would say, about this connection, and how do they convey all this excitement that they are feeling, and how do they make you also be comfortable enough to feel that way about them as well. So it's kind of like these thoughts and in their feelings. There's a lot of feelings of excitement coming through. Definitely very, very strong feelings coming from them. For some of you, I will say this is love. For others of you, I am saying very, very deep resonance with you, just loving you. It doesn't have to be romantic. I am getting all sorts of situations actually for this pile. And for some of you, yes, absolutely, it is romantic love. For others of you, it is platonic love, familial love. And it's more of like your person they just want to hold you and just never let you go, because they just know that you are going to be in their life for a very, very long time. And it kind of makes you very, very precious in their eyes, all right? And they're willing to wait for you to feel the same way about them, all right? I don't know where you're at, but they're willing to wait till you feel the same way. And I think that once they are sure that you feel the same way about them, then they will be more willing to communicate what they're feeling, or they might consider sharing, or I guess sharing more of what they're thinking and feeling. So right now, a little bit of kind of withholding their thoughts and their feelings from you, at least until they're sure about what you feel, or they're sure that you're not going to get scared. So a lot of strategy going on, a lot of thinking going on, a lot of waiting as well. Like they're waiting for a sign from you, or your person's going to keep thinking about, if you said something or you did something, they're kind of going to kind of analyze that a little bit more to see where you're at, to see if you are on the same page as them. And the minute you're on the same page as them, they're definitely going to tell you, all right? So right now, it's more of just admiring you, looking at you, just, being in absolute awe of you, feeling very, very inspired, and a lot of daydreaming as well. I am seeing that. It's cute. It's cute, pal, too. It's really cute energies coming through where your person's daydreaming a little bit, kind of wishing. For some of you, the white picket fence, having plant babies, fur babies, actual babies, whatever it is that both of you have decided. For some of you, planning vacations together. For others of you, how are your families going to merge together? How are both of your lives going to merge together as well? So very, very future-oriented energies coming through, but at the same time, very grounded as well. Like your person knows it's obviously going to take time for both of you to get there, but the future is starting to shape up in their mind, and they're very, very, very excited about the thoughts that they're having, all right? So the tower is not necessarily, I mean, the way that I see it, honestly, I know that there's a lot of bad rap about the tower, especially, people tend to get afraid, but the tower is just a change. How you perceive the change is what makes all the difference. And in your reading, the change has actually brought about this beautiful, beautiful realization in your person that they want to give this a chance, and they want to go all in. That's the energy that's coming from your person as well, all right? So you can expect them to tell you how they're feeling, to kind of show you more about how they're feeling. But once they feel comfortable that you feel the same way, or you're starting to feel the same way, so they need to feel that comfort level. So you might want to give them a sign. You might want to start being a little bit more open with your actions as well. That's completely onto you. You always have free will. Trust your intuition, of course, how to. But it looks like they are looking or waiting for a confirmation from you, so that they can start showing more of what they're feeling and thinking. All right? Let me get you one advice before we wrap up the reading. One advice for part 2, please. One advice for part 2. One advice for part 2. So if you've been blocking yourself from this connection, all right, maybe because of past wounds, or maybe it could be not just with respect to this connection, it could be wounds because of your past experiences. It might be time for you to, I guess I'd say, open your heart a little bit, take some time to look deeper into why those wounds might be stopping you from opening your heart to this person. Because the King of Wands to me is the most spiritual king of all the piles, all right? So there might be kind of themes of self-love, of healing that you might need to focus on to be open for this connection, because it looks like this person sees a very, very long-term future with you. And if you've been struggling to feel that way, maybe, all right, trust your intuition on this, but maybe it could be your past experiences that are kind of getting triggered. Maybe they're kind of coming to the surface so that you can work through it, so that you can heal from those and keep an open mind, keep an open heart for this connection and what it brings, all right? And I think that this person might also be, because of how open they are, all right, with their heart. We got the Queen of Cups as well. So because of how open they are with their heart, it might be triggering you as well. Maybe you might be struggling to understand why your heart might be closed off, or it might also be kind of triggering those past wounds. It might be helpful for you to truly see if the triggers that you're feeling, the hesitation that you're feeling from moving forward, is it because that you don't feel this way about this person, or is it because you actually do feel this way about this person? Like, you feel that you genuinely connect with them, you genuinely see a long-term future with them, but your past experiences could be stopping you from fully engaging with this person, all right? So yeah, I feel there's a lot of mental conflict within you. Did you see how that card flipped? Yeah, so I feel that there might be past experiences that might be holding you back from truly experiencing this connection. You might also be struggling a little bit with self-esteem, with truly believing that you are worthy of a connection like this. So it might be helpful for you, pal, to take some time, look into that thought process, kind of challenge that thought process and see how you can shift the narrative for yourself, all right? How can you heal from what has gone wrong in the past, all right? And how can you believe that you are worthy of a beautiful connection like this, okay? So I think there's a little bit of trusting what is being offered to you that is coming through as well, all right? Pile 2. So this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. About you always have free will, trust your intuition, take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.